I will say the sprite work is pretty fucking good for this game. Damn shame that Tearing Saga never got anywhere. Do I have to adjust my controller inputs? That just got his translation recently, yeah. Give me a minute. Why the hell is my controller not working? What the fuck? It registers my controller. Just give me a quick sec. Also, sub not Pablo. Controller seems to not be registering, so I need to check why that's the case. I swear to shit if my wire doesn't work, I'm gonna be grumpy. Oh, absolutely. Anyone with an animated cape. Also, nice translation, honk honk. Nah, this has been like a 10-year project, so... If it gets bad enough, I'll just try to figure out a way how to ad hoc the PC to take my keyboard for things. It's gonna be annoying, but whatever. Besides, it lets people gather. And see the actually quite nice intro that's loud. Oh, it's very good. Definitely shows off a lot of what the game can do, which is quite nice, or it looks a lot of its visual style. Just taking one quick last Hail Mary to hopefully make this work. Okay, so it sees I have a controller. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to ad hoc this. This is kind of fucking annoying, but we'll have to manage. But the other one will literally disconnect my ability to do anything like that one. Frustrating. Okay, actually I lied. One last thing I'm gonna do. Yep, we're gonna have to ad hoc this. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna have to look into getting another USB, because apparently this one just does not do shit. So give me a minute so I can configure my control so that this isn't just hot garbage. Nah, I get you, my dude. I just honestly got out of working 2 jobs, so... Do I really not have another USB somewhere? Just nowhere at all? You know what? Desperate Hail Mary, please don't just make all my shit not work. Frustrating that this thing... Hold up. Actually, first things first, since this apparently disconnects everything. I'm gonna see if this controller even works. Yep, not even remotely. Yeah, so fucking A. Alright, sorry. We'll get this show on the road now. So I need a D. I mostly need the D-pad today. So up, down, left, right. Analogs aren't going to be really important for anything. That's gonna look weird as hell, but it'll do. Select, start, apply, and let's hope that. And, oh yeah, no, it's a long game. It could be that she's bending her back in a weird kind of way. And like spinal fluid, some things, I guess. Alright, this is a Japanese game. You use the circle button. Oh god. This actually fits my whole name, goddamn. Nice. Please do not press the power button. Thank you for your cooperation. April, variant calendar 696. The long-standing Fort Sakira finally fell to the Empire. Mordus IV, 33rd King of Varia, rode forth with 8,000 brave knights to aid the kingdom of Tessel, but he was slain in an ambush by the Empire's rising star, Zephyrus. In subsequent battle, over 100,000 men were lost to the war. And you have good news, cats? Do tell! For centuries, an alliance of 24 nations had stood against the Empire's might. The renowned Berwick League. Since its founding, various kings have led the League against Rays. But with King Mordus now gone, they were disorganized and scattered. The front slowly crumbled away. Within a year, Imperial forces besiege Varia's capital, Valentine. Valentine. And congrats, Cat! Under the leadership of Mordus' son and heir, King Vulcans, various attempt to regain control of the situation. But with Prince Vasail to the east, and General Zephyrus to the north, Vulcans was surrounded. Valentine's fall was inevitable. Valentine's fall. Vulcans and his court fled to the south as the capital fell. The government in exile sought asylum in the Duchy of Narva. From there, Vulcans resolved to rebuild the Berwick League. He called for all forces to gather at Narvia's capital, Navarone. When the call reached the small land of Sinon to the far west, right, their beards are fucking amazing. Margrave Burstel sent his son Rhys, who led Sinon's knights on the arduous journey to Narvia. June 16th, Varian calendar 618. Why did I say that's a 9? With Navarone not too far off, Rhys stopped to rest in a small village. It is here that our saga begins, in Sarah Village. Chapter 1, A Reason to Fight. Oh, so you're here to heed the king's call to arms. Headed on to Navarone, I presume. Yes, and it's been quite the trip to make it this far. 6 months, day and night. All the way from Sinon. Forgive me, Sir Knight, but I'm rather shocked at the Margrave sent someone so inexperienced, shall we say. I'm the Margrave's own son. You needn't worry about me. Oh, please forgive my ignorance. I had no idea, Lord Rhys. Forget about it. Please, tell me, what is everyone in this town so panicked? Ah, you noticed. Yes, it's rather unfortunate. We're in a bit of a tight spot. Tight spot. Please explain. Truth is, some soldiers have taken over the town east of here. Soldiers? From the Empire? Good heavens, no! They're actually soldiers from the League, much like yourselves. Or at least they were, until Duke Roswick barred their unit from the city due to the troublemakers. A great number of the soldiers were furious, and they deserted the army. It all went downhill from there. Now they're just bandits, raiding and looting the countryside. Despicable. What about the city's knights? Why haven't they taken action? I petitioned the city for aid, but my request was denied.
They've already got their hands full. With the war going on, they can't spare any troops just to help out backwater towns like ours. Father, we must flee. The deserters are headed straight for us. Also, hi, Satori! So it's come to this. We'll have to evacuate. Tell the people to head for Navarone. And do call Sister Izerna? Homie? But she's not here, Father. She already left earlier today for the Eastern Village.
This is a tier rank game.
What? Why would she go there?
This is absolutely Kaga and tier rank. This is technically a sequel.
Earlier today, she received news of a sudden disease outbreak there. We told her it was too dangerous to go, but she refused to listen. She set out on her own when no one was watching. No. If anything happened to Sister Izerna, I couldn't bear to show my face to Mother Quiscaria ever again. Father, please leave this to me. My knights and I will take care of these cowardly traitors and we'll search for Sister Izerna. Do you really mean it? Various blessings upon you, Lord Reese. I beg of you, please do whatever you can to help her. Ward, alert the troops and prepare them for battle. If we can capture the center of town from these deserters, they should disperse easily enough. Are you sure about this, my lord? The rear guard is yet to arrive here in the village. We'll be fine without them. The only difficult part should be locating this priestess. Understood, Lord Reese. By your command. Lord Reese, if you do find her, please tell her to meet up with us as soon as possible. Well, I'll be awaiting anxiously news from you in Navarone. Naturally, Father. Take care of yourself.
Seize. Mounted units cannot enter building tiles, so be sure to dismount beforehand in order to seize. If Reese or Ward are killed, we're screwed. Monster Hunter wouldn't be a bad dealio, but tierings, well, Berwick's gonna be on the ballot for a while. Kenshi's kinda hot diggity damn. Oh yeah. Thankfully, I've played Tier Ring Saga, even Visteria's Saga. Thankfully, I am not a stranger. However, I don't know this game's mechanics, so it's absolutely worth treating ourselves like we're stupid. The victory condition is the criteria that must be met in order to complete the map. The condition is different for every mission, but they may be, for example, rout, seize, withdraw, defend, defeat boss, and etc. For this map, victory will be achieved once Reese ceases to the indicated point. If the defeat condition is triggered, on the other hand, you incur a game over. For many missions, this condition includes if the hero Reese or his aide Ward is defeated. Depending on the mission, there may also be additional criteria. The key character is killed by enemy forces. Berwick Saga uses a unique system where all teams take their turns simultaneously. It's substantially different from the common phase-based turn system in other SRPGs. In the phase-based system, a team's units are moved all at once, and control alternates in phases between the PCU and player teams. In other words, a phase-based system, the player cannot intervene until control reverts to them after the PCU's phase. However, in Berwick Saga's simultaneous turn system, control alternative will alternate between the player and CPU on a unit-by-unit basis, with alteration depending on the size of both armies. For example, if both teams have 10 units, control goes left, right, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. If the player has 10 units but the CPU is 20, the enemy will be able to act twice as often. Player, enemy, enemy, player, enemy, enemy. Furthermore, the player will always have the control of the beginning of each turn.
The order of which units may act is not predetermined by speed or any statistic. Rather, both sides may choose which unit they wish to use in control of play. Be careful that you choose prudently when moving each of your units, as opportunities may appear and disappear quickly. So that's going to be the biggest difference. We don't get to move the entire army. It's now back, forth, depending on numbers. On rare occasions, characters may be able to perform the talk action when they are adjacent to each other. If it is selected, two units will converse, which may or may not trigger an additional event. For example, on this map, Reese and Azurna have a talk action between them. Weapons and items. Weapons and items will not last forever. Items like arrows and magic orbs have a fixed number of times they can be used. Physical weapons like swords, however, have a probabilistic durability to break the more times that they're used. The likelihood of breaking is indicated by the color of the circle next to the weapon, ranging from blue, never, to red, certain. The number of uses on a magical orb left is listed on its information as MP. Oftentimes, enemies will be carrying items that will drop when they are defeated. Such items are indicated in the item's inventories by D next to the item's name. If you come across an enemy with the item that they will drop, try and defeat them. Item ranks and star icons. On the info page for weapons and shields, there is a rank statistic. This is the level that a unit must be in order to use that item properly. Using an item with a higher rank than one's level will put them at a disadvantage. Attacks and shields may fail to work. Special item properties won't work. For example, a rank 15 Knight Sword that Ward holds has the effect +1 number of strikes, but this would not activate if Reese tried to use it at his current level. Reese does have the skill Expert, which makes his effective level 7 plus higher, but even that is not high enough to use the Knight Sword yet. However, with training, he eventually could. On the statistical screen, there are weapons with star symbols along the specific unit's name, a class name, a gender, etc. Such items are called preferential, whose use is intended by a subset of units. The intended units can use them as if they were rank 1 items, but other units will usually have difficulty with them, as star weapons typically tend to have a high rank. Hey, Adrelion! Thanks for filling that out, and here's hoping we get to do some good stuff with you, my dude. Additionally, weapons with a rank listed as a dash are treated as rank 50. Effectively, they can only be usually wielded by the intended wielder. For example, Reese's shield Perseid has a rank of dash and its star Reese, so Reese can use it at any level, but no one else can, as the maximum level is 30. Yeah, I thought the game was really fucking loud. I'll tone it down, that should probably help. Attack ranges. Weapons can have a variety of ranges. Normally, counterattacks are limited with being at the same range. However, with 11 plus AS, range 0 defenders can counter slice, that is, counter at range 1. Except against flyers. Range 0 is the usual melee range, that is, at the distance of 1 hex. However, battles always occur on the defender's hex. Range 1 is for ranged weapons, but with a distance of 1 hex. Opponents with range 0 weapons cannot counter these attacks unless their AS is 11 or higher. However, units using range 1 weapons can never counter when they're attacked at range 0. Most thrown weapons use this range. 0-1. Range will be treated as 1 when attacking, but 0-1 when defending, whatever allows the character to counter. Breath-type attacks are an exception to this, always attacking at range 0 instead of 1. 1-2 is for most bows and magical orbs. Range 3 or 7 are for ballistae. And we will encounter weird ranges such as 1, 3, or 0, 2, which function similar to the aforementioned mixed ranges on the previous pages. Horses. When your units are attacked, they won't be the only ones to take damage. This unit's horses will also take the same damage. Their stats are considered to be the same as the rider's, save for HP, which is displayed as a yellow bar underneath the rider's HP gauge. If a horse is killed, it can't be revived, but a new horse can be purchased to replace it. Oh god. Terrain cost and events. Each hex on the map is labeled as a certain type of terrain with its own avoidance bonuses. In order to pass through terrain, units must have enough movement points to satisfy the terrain cost requirements. You can use triangle to highlight hexes for that purpose. On certain maps, there may be shops that sell weapons, items, materials. On the current map, there is one such building to the southwest of Reese's starting position. Not all shops carry the same stock, so if you see one on a map, just be sure to check out their wares just in case. The one hex that Reese is currently adjacent to is a church. Units that wait on churches and abbeys will cover up to 30% of their HP at the beginning of the turn. If your units are low HP but don't have any healing items, look around to see if church is nearby. Just be warned that mounted units can enter buildings like churches or shops without first dismounting their horses. Make judicious use of the dismount command before moving. If the balloon icon is present on the map, that means something interesting may happen if a unit goes there. Some events require specific units to investigate marked locations. However, take caution as sometimes a battle may break out at such places.
Also known as, we're going to ambush spawn you, prick.
Weapon might and spear bonuses. In the case of physical attacks, such as swords, attack power is determined by the unit's strength and weapon might. However, for spears, their might is listed as X plus YH, where H is hexes. This is to denote that these spears get a bonus to damage depending on the number of hexes moved before attacking. At range 0, remember to count the enemy's current hex as a movement space too. For example, Ward is holding a long spear, with a might listed as 12 plus 1H. Thus, its usual might is 12, but it has a bonus multiplier of 1. So if Ward moved 6 hexes with his long spear, its might would become 1 plus 2 times 6 plus 1 for a total of 19. Be careful, as some spears have multipliers as high as 5H, making them formidable weapons to fight against. To minimize the amount of damage your units take, try to take down units equipped with strong spears before they can move. Note that for movement bonuses to be counted for damage calculation, a unit must have the desired spear equipped while moving. For example, moving with a long spear in hand but switching to a slim spear after moving will negate the movement bonus. Finally, be aware that the damage bonus with moving with a spear only applies to the first strike after moving. For example, if a cavalier with a spear misses his first strike, the damage bonus won't apply to any follow-up attacks. And then, battle skills. Many units in Berwick Saga have abilities they can use on the map or in battle. There are dozens of different skills that appear in the game, but here are a handful of them will be listed as examples. Commander. Allies that stand within 3 hexes gain plus 10 to attack. Canto is for mounted units, that allows them to move again after attacking an enemy, allowing for hit and run maneuvers. However, you note that units damaged by enemy counterattacks cannot use Canto afterwards. Long story short, don't get slapped. Adept. The user might attack twice consecutively, an extremely valuable skill that will essentially double a unit's damage output. However, it does not always trigger. Its activation rate depends on the unit's speed and weapon skill statistics. In addition, the unit must have an AS value of 5 or greater to use Adept. So, is there doubling in this game or not? Or is Adept the equivalent of Continue from Fire Emblem 4? Double Shot. By using the Double Shot command, the user will attack twice consecutively with a bow. However, there's a limit how often this skill must be used. The user must wait 4 turns before using Double Shot again. Supporter. Got it, so you need a skill to do it. Oof. Supporter. If 2 skills with Supporter are within 3 hexes of each other, both of them will gain plus 20 to hit and critical. The starting units Adele and Leon both have the skill, so try to keep them close to make the most of this skill. Okay, we have tutorialed the shit out of this. Let's see what we're dealing with. There we go. Darian sword, brand new, undamaged. So I suppose we should look at our own units and try to get into sensing for what we have. Why do I have plus 7? Probably because I've got this shield. Oh god. So Adept is doubling. Canto is get out of dodge. Commander is +10 to hit for allies. Cannot count as injured or crippled. That's interesting. And his horse comes with +2 speed. Ah, yes. I remember this screen. If I'm not mistaken, yup, just like in Tier Ring Saga. If you get enough kills with a weapon, or use a weapon enough, you get better with using that weapon. Oh wow, the rapier ignores shields. So it looks like Reese is gonna be pretty ballin' starting off. I'm pretty sure his crit rate's jacked a little bit, but honestly, he's got some pretty good starting, you know. For a Lord, we could do a lot worse. We have Ward, who is the resident Jagan. Honestly, he does not disappoint. What's the bag used for? Oh, does bag expand your inventory space? I guess it does. Guard, protect adjacent ally at personal risk, cannot be crippled or injured. He basically you can jump in front of, you know, friendlies to not die. Main problem with Ward is, yeah, he's level 22 and the cap's 30. Still, given this is a Kaga game, he's not going to fall out of use too quickly. He's going to be good at what he does. Also, what's this avoid movement type? Attack speed, melee. Oh, there's different. Okay. Yikes. So melee, magic, and distant. We have Adele. We do not get a lot of javelins, do we? I'm liking his dodge rates, though. He's looking good, honestly. His strength leaves something to be desired, but on the other hand, he's go fast on a horse. And given that we can charge into the fray, this guy's probably going to be a lancer. In the traditional sense that he's on a horse, charges a line, stabs somebody, and then gets out. So then he's got Canto, Vantage, must have the AS strictly greater than the enemy, must be attacked at 0 range. Equipped weapon must allow counterattacks. Vantage is nice, and he actually has the ability to use it. Throw. Activate with the command throw. Attack with a range 1 weapon +10 hit. Equipment will revert after attacking. Interesting. So he basically has the ability to just use a throwing weapon without unequipping his spear, so no trade trick for that one. Pitchfork. Cool, I guess. Why is it relevant that he can use a pitchfork? Okay, so these 3 weapons are the 3 weapons he's got here, the 3 icons, are the kind of weapons he can use. So he can use shields, spears, and a pitchfork. He also can ride a horse. Our Lord can only use swords. Our Veteran Knight can use shields, swords, and spears. Sherlock. Oh boy, here we go. He's a fucking cavalry boy. He's a horseman. He's a Mongolian. One, two. Take 2 attack actions in 1 turn or double shot. Shoot twice. This guy could get scary if he had good ammunition. Bronze arrows give him 5 might. He's not to be underestimated. And then we've got Leon. Leon, deathmatch. Engage an enemy in 5 consecutive battles. Okay, so this guy just murder all the things. Compared to our Lancer here, who's faster but not as defensive, this guy wants to go in hard. Though he's only slightly more defensive. Oof. Alright. There's a store here. Heals an adjacent ally, but requires magic proficiency. Bowgun. And I can cancel my entire action. Nice! Well, yeah, they're crossbows, but on the other hand... Don't want to use the nice rapier just yet. What the hell? Oh, I used his turn. Shit. So I absolutely can see battle projections. Units are kind of killy in this game. Well, let's do it. Interesting he didn't hit me back. Hello, that's, different. Yes, I would like to animate this, because the sprites look very nice. You're Lazerna, right?
Yes, I am. Is there something you need from me, sir?
We've been waiting for you. We were told you'd come running if we spread rumors of a disease.
What?
Then the terrible news I heard this morning wasn't true? When we heard there was a beautiful cleric in the western town, we just had to see for ourselves, and boy, are you a beauty. Enough. I have no time for this nonsense. I must return to the Abbey. What's the hurry, sweet thing? He came all this way for us, why not have a drink or two?
No, get away.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to do a midtown rescue, aren't we?
What the? Who are you, boy? Truly astonishing. I had no idea this part of the country had talking beasts. How dare you? Sister, you wait outside.
But...
Do it, now.
Alright.
Now you've gone and ruined all the fun. Hope you're ready for a shallow grave, boy. And here I've been trying not to kill random strangers, but I guess it just wasn't to be. Sorry for the wait.
What did you do to that man?
Can't you see the blood all over my clothes?
No. You mean... you killed him?
Of course I did. If I hadn't, he would have just gone out and causing trouble for everyone.
Oh, Goddess. Please forgive this terrible sinner.
Look, sister, this place is dangerous. You should get out of here. Cross the river to the north and go west till you find a road. Follow it to get to a village.
Okay. Your shoulder. Are you wounded?
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. Hold still, I'll heal you. O compassionate mother, please hear the plea of thy loyal servant. Let thy light bring renewed life to this man.
Thanks, sister.
No, it is I who should be thanking you, kind sir. Pardon my outburst earlier. I am very grateful to you for rescuing me.
Don't mention it.
Oh boy, I have control of them. Ah, that's classic Saga for you. Okay, so you... Hold on. First things first, settings, I'd like the animations to show. Feels pretty fast to me. Warn about currently hired mercenaries? Sure. I imagine that'll be important. Obviously, we need vibration on.
Wait, why can this guy not hit me back? Oh, because he hit me with a hand axe. And you can't just stick out a fucking javelin anymore. You also don't earn EXP for, just hitting people anymore. Now you have to kill people. Maybe healers can still get heal XP, but you can't just tap people anymore and get XP, so definitely very limited XP. It's a Saga game, I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, he adapted. Whoops. Hi, Armor Knight boy. Holy shit, you're rock hard. Please do not shoot me, K. Thanks. Enough with your blubber and hand over your gold and whatever else you have that's valuable. I beg of you, please. You've already taken so much, we won't be able to feed ourselves. Shut your yap. If you don't want to die, you'll do as you're told. Father. See, the rest is scattered all around the house, eh? Fine, I'm feeling generous. Go grab it and put it in a nice little pile for us. We'll be back soon, turn 15. I should have checked out their skills. So, if he hits with an axe equipped... Now, if he gets hit, he can do double... He can do hit and... Double hit and attack plus damage taken. Damage taken times 3%. Long story short, he is a weird kind of parry tank. Oh look, you hit me hard, I smash back! Meanwhile, Desperation gives us damn near guaranteed to hit, but they will hit us back. Long story short, death or glory. Interesting maneuver. Meanwhile, Izerna has basically a 6-tile free heal. Anyone next to her just heals.
Lol, adept. Okay, so now actually, Mr. Double Night Boy just doubled on his own. Perfecto. Wow, get memed on, kid. Probably if an enemy is way over-leveled compared to me, I can do a, strike to death, essentially. Aw, it's gonna take the most efficient road. I can't just do some sneaky shit and just get a kill off. Oh, I guess that hit rate is jacked up because of supporter or something? We'll see how this goes. What, you backwater hicks think you can take us on? Don't kid yourself. I mean, that is a fair point, actually. Can he talk? He has no, he has no skills. I don't think he's recruitable, lads. I think he's just this big, fucking, bulky armor knight. I mean, yeah, but on the other hand, it's not like this guy can't survive. Yeah, I'm quickly looking up to see if there's a lad to, see if there's anything we can do, but I don't think there is. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't think we're supposed to get this guy. So I'm gonna just body bag him. I can't even physically hurt him. That's actually kind of scary. So that short sword ain't gonna do diddly, so instead we're gonna... Oh wait, this guy's no HP. Well, time to punk him. In turn, it was us the one who got punked. Yeah, we can't even physically hurt him right now, so there ain't much we can do about that one. Well, this is the place where Lord Reese said we should rendezvous. Oh, is that a message? Yes, it's from General Ward. We have come across a group of Navarian deserters nearby. Please ride out to aid us in defending the village to the east. Well, if those are your dear daddy's orders, we best get going. Elbert, be serious. He may be my father, but he's Lord Reese's adjutant first. I'm only teasing. Yes, let's head out. Although, if the general is leading, the battle will probably be over before we even make it there. Can't imagine him leaving behind any stragglers just for us. Yeah, go ahead, waste your arrows on me. I wonder what your movement range is. You have move 4. Gee, I am shocked and appalled. The rapier would be an ideal pick for the situation at hand. Though Reese will probably not survive. Actually, no, he's got a lot of defense because of that shield. We should be fine. Deathmatch, deathmatch. Nah, he'll probably die over that. Though I note he's not been countering me. Why is that? I don't want to just charge into death. The problem is he's not going to do any damage. And annoyingly, I can't do some cheesy stuff where I can force my damage to be much higher. Anyway, this guy actually has some history. Starting off as level 4, Provoke and Arrowbane. Not only that, but his stats are much better than his contemporaries. He's looking pretty good. So I'm wondering where his downfall is, because otherwise he just looks like a flat better unit than most everyone. Because this is a Saga game, growths don't matter as much, if at all. Meanwhile, this Lady Knight here is packing a lot of junk in that trunk. A lot of vulneraries for the entire crew. She can aim, she can swap horses. She has arms thrift, and her horse heals naturally after combat. Well, not after a round, well, after combat, but after the map. Though her strength does leave something to be desired. But thankfully, she's using a crossbow to start off with, so, you know, she's not hurting too bad for that. This is unlikely to result in anything, but we'll see how this goes. Nice! A natural double is always nice. So I note that hit rate... Oh, yeah. Oof. Well, the autosaves aren't too annoying. Looks like we get one every 5 turns.
this archer doing? He's not a very smart boy, is he? Let's go for that kill secure. Sorry, Commander Richens. $35 XP for that kill. Only that kill, too. That's rough. Have our sniper soften him up. Yeah, no kidding. He's got a 2 shooting Sherlock in the woods. That it can be. All I'm gonna say is that, yeah, EXP economy is a lot slower. Oh, it's a medium shield. So we gotta see who can actually use medium shields, which would happen to be Ward. And no one else. Mr. Armor Boy's packing a fucking, like, 5-pounder. Anyway, Richens here is gonna be our primary boy. He is a deadly combatant. Yeah, this is definitely a learning experience. What a brave lad. Okay, so if you swing but miss, you absolutely, you know, give the enemy a chance to counterattack, and if his counterattack hits, you flub. No ifs, buts, or buts about that. So if you're gonna attack, make sure you can survive. Because this shit might happen. That's 2 60s I've missed and gotten nailed by 2 40s. Deathmatch lad can't use medium shields.
Do not do this thing that you just did.
Thankfully, none of these guys can hit, and the woods makes her really dodgy, so... we can storm them here in a minute. Hey, bow skill 10. Why not 1-2? This is reasonable. Just cook off my entire magazine. Or in this case, all my missiles. Three XP. That's actually not good. He's cut off for... they effectively have cut him off from actually supporting her in any fashion. He barely survives by blocking with his shield. This guy actually seems like he's a reasonable chance to hit. High Vantage! Bowguns are one range, aren't they? Ah, good for close combat, but nothing else. Into the maelstrom of battle, lads. I will say that units are a lot bulkier than they usually are in Fire Emblem. If just only for the simple fact of, there's a lot of ways how you can cheat death. And that damage is not being thrown around as consistently. This guy can't bonk me back. Wait, but you can't Desperation on targets that can't counter you. Because, you know, you would totally use Desperation if you could. Oh, he just flats counterattacks. And Ward steals XP. Which actually matters for this circumstance. That was very lucky, I'm going to confess. Our victory condition is seize building. So there will be significant pain if he hits, but not turbo amounts of pain. So what we're gonna do... Right, we need to actually equip the spear first. Then move. I'm pretty sure he's gonna double, but I'm gonna double check. Through experience. I guess spears only hit once reliably. Okay, Dean. Nice to know that you prefer mountain fighting. Axe skill grew to 18. That's, I'm going to assume, fairly high. You actually can still attack this round, so I'm gonna bonk you. Fuck. He's probably fucking dead as shit. Oh, I wonder why you can't deathmatch the dude. Is deathmatch only available if it's point blank or something? Oh well. Probably, no, wait, but it only specifically states that the charge bonus is only for the first hit, so... Ding! Hilariously enough, Izerna is a actual tank. Surprise, turns out the priestess is a dodge tank in disguise. Oh, he can hit right there, technically. And technically, Dean can survive, but that's unlikely. Not unless Dean has some kind of vulnerary on him, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't. The 41 actually hurts really bad. But she's good, so don't mind her. He has just enough defense to survive. And just who are you? Berwick League? The League can rot for all I care. Oh, Vantage actually stops him dead in his tracks. Right, because of the rule of retaliation, I'm gonna call it. If you are the first one to hit in a melee, you do damage while the other guy can just eat shit. which means Vantage is completely turbo busted.
That is awesome.
I don't know if Kanto will work after a throw. It's technically an attack, so... Yeah, fall back to the secured path over here.
Yeah, if any one of these start hitting in the reliable section, we are dead.
Izerna, however, is hilarious at dodging. It's not going to work out too well.
He's down for the count.
Yeah, we need to secure Dean. My cleric has been extremely dodgy for some reason, so I'm going to count on that just a little longer. And now get my cavalry to bail her out of trouble. That is what the point of cavalry is.
All right, light him up.
Yeah, that 13 has no chance in hell. Watch it hit. But we shouldn't let that linger for too long, because that is a good way of getting people killed.
Now I'm gonna bank on having a little bit of crit rate. Well, everyone's hit rates are just garbage right now, honestly. Ah, fuck. Ah, double fuck. My shield skill grew. Oh, hey, they're talking. Members of the League? Now that you're here, this will be much easier. I know Renger's gonna have a conniption over how many times Azern is dodging. This actually hits at a respectable rate, not gonna lie. I have come to smack. I just worry how many, like, foes later on are gonna have things like, oh. Right. Turn 9. Oh, we'll run into Ballista, alright. This is still technically the first map. I just raw soak him, I'm fine. Well, at least my skills are growing. I do admit I'm not enjoying the concept of the spears being quite so RNG. Because if you're kind of relying on your shield to not get you killed, it just not working all of a sudden kind of sucks. Oh shit, wrong target. Ironically enough, he can still take another hit. We're not as doomed as we look. Izerna continues to not give a shit. Yeah, it's a frag. Oh. Okay. That's cool. That's okay.
Uh-oh, that's a problem. Thankfully, she can get the hell out of Dodge now.
That's not a bad healing animation, not gonna lie.
I bid you good day, good sir. Honestly, he might get incentivized as a target. Probably not. Oh, hi, Vulnerary. Neat. What is your AS? AS Neg 1. Stab. Give it to me. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Desperation still lets him do a double, though. That's a big difference. Nice. It is basically death or glory. Thankfully, the saving's fairly fast, so... Investigate. We're back to collect. You done yet, whelps? I told you before, we don't have any more to give you. You've already taken it all. No, you still got something worth a lot of money here. I know some friends who will pay a pretty penny for this lovely lady. Get moving, girl.
Someone, please.
Get your hands off my daughter. Ah, yes. He totally can handle the god. Oh shit, that's right. The text auto goes on.
Father, help me.
Oh, hi. It's immediately combat. Well, that was kind of lucky. You saved my daughter. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you so very much for stopping those men.
Those rotten deserters are all the same. I'm just a poor logger, you see, so I can't offer much as a reward to you kind people. But if you have room for it, this is the highest quality lumber that I have in stock. Please, take it with my thanks.
Well, given it's you, yeah, you makes good bows and stuff.
Alright, that puts him in the not immediately dead zone.
Then we get another turn because their forces have been pretty badly decimated.
You're all great.
Almost about to ding.
What are you doing? Running away? You yellow bastard! I'll bite your legs off.
Oh yeah, no, they're screwed. Spear grew to 10.
But yeah, the more that I realize that EXP in this game is a fucking resource, the more I come to realize people like Elbert are gonna be ace for a while. Because, you know, not having any forms of casual EXP generation sucks. It also incentivizes us to kill every last bastard on the map. Because we don't have the... Well, we do, but we don't exactly have the luxury of letting them just... Oh, he withdrew. Shit. I mean, yes. Are you surprised? I love how that's a meme just because Dimitri, when he was being a grumpy boy, said kill every last one of them. Everyone now associates him with being a psychopath that just murders all the things. He may have just thrown the kill over to Elbert. Oh, he most certainly did. Don't act like you won. In the end, you'll end up in the same rotten pits as the rest of us. At least I don't have to check out every last house. I don't think there's anything left to bag here, so... Oh, what the hell? Hi, buddy! I didn't know you were still alive. Also because heal XP is a meme. Yeah, the problem is with the partitioned combat moves, it's very hard to tell who absolutely needs to die and who's just gonna waste turns on the map. I have come to kill you. Because I can't really guarantee that this guy isn't going to just ruin us. It's a PS2 game. It's not that old. It's got modern AI. It's not like old Fire Emblems, for instance. That was a bit of XP. Ooh, money! That's a nice full map. Oh, that's glorious. Citizen requests, main missions, side quests. Well, that's a mission complete, so we could have probably done better, but for our first time through, not knowing what to do. Ding! It seems most of the deserters have been cleared out. With their leader dead, the remnant should scatter. The villages will be safe now. Speaking of which, we haven't spoken to that priestess yet. Oh shit, I forgot to talk. Whoops. It actually noted that I forgot to talk to her too, so that's kind of funny. Sister Azurna, if you would please.
It's an honor to meet you, Lord Reese.
You are Sister Azurna indeed.
I am, yes. I'm terribly sorry to have inconvenienced you so. You and all the Sinon Knights have done a great deed this day.
You flatter me, sister. Now then, I trust you'll let us escort you as far as Navarone. The father is waiting for you.
The father is, I see. That would be very kind of you, Lord Reese.
Think nothing of it. We'll be stationed in Navarone for some time, I imagine. So we may see you again in the future.
I see. I pray that is the case.
It notes I'm playing in 2020. Wait, this released... No, wait, no. Thursday was 2020. Well, 2020. I was about to say, did they meme the release? Old sirs, who are you? What's your business here? We are the Knights of Sinon, here to fulfill our duty to His Majesty. Please inform Duke Roswick that we have arrived. From Sinon? We weren't informed of any knights coming from there. Besides, the Duke is too busy to deal with backwater savages. Get lost. I beg your pardon? How dare you? Peace, Ward. Please, don't make a scene over something like this. But, my lord... My subordinate speaks the truth. We have come to Navarone to join forces with His Majesty's army. I am Reese, heir to Sinon. Surely you have heard of my father, General Burnstool, at least. General Burnstool? I have, but... Van Million, there appears to be some sort of commotion. It seems these men are having a disagreement with our guards. I will handle this, Your Highness.
Guardsman, what is going on here? Lord Vermilion, sir. These audacious men are demanding an audience with the Duke. I am Duke Roswick's son. And you are? Ah, excellent. I am Rhys, son of Margrave Burnstool of Sinon. In response to His Majesty's summons, the Knights of Sinon have come to aid in the fight against the Ray's Empire. I seek an audience with your father. If it is not too much trouble, could I ask for your assistance in this? These men are from Sinon, the small domain in the west. How curious. Beg your pardon? That is what they claim, although they have yet to provide any proof. Do remain cautious, Princess Sienna. Princess Sienna? Your Highness and Lord Vermilion, please forgive our impudence. I am deeply embarrassed for my behavior, making a scene like this. I am not fit to stand before you. Please, Your Highness, you needn't trouble yourself any further on my lowly account. Good sir, such formal etiquette is hardly called for in these simple circumstances. Sir Rhys of Sinon, was it? I presume you have come here to assist in the liberation of our people from the tyranny of Rays. Do I presume correctly? Yes, Your Majesty. Although I am ashamed to admit, our forces number less than 100. Despite that, however, my knights are proud warriors of the plains, and I vow we will serve you well. I can see the determination and virtue in your eyes, Lord Rhys. They are so radiant and clear. I had thought that eyes like yours died out long ago. But I see what was now lost to my forefather still lives on in the frontiers of Sinon. I am not sure what to say, Your Highness. I am just a simple man. Still, I thank you, and all of your knights, for your dedication and loyalty to this kingdom. Sir Vermilion, please go and have proper accommodations prepared for Sir Rhys and his knights. Yes, Your Highness. Lord Rhys, I'll arrange an audience for you with my father tomorrow. Until then, feel free to rest. You and your knights will be given lodging in the West House. My subordinates will find you there. Thank you for your hospitality, Lord Vermilion. You there, guard, escort Lord Rhys and his knights to those lodgings. Yes, Lord Vermilion. Shall we continue on our way to see His Majesty, Your Highness? Yes, let us. Thank you for escorting me. Do excuse me, Sir Rhys. But before I go, allow me to ask a favor of you. Mother Varia's wish is that those who suffer will be erased from their pain and hardship. And yet, this war will only bring more suffering to others. Can I count on you, Lord Rhys? Will you do what is right, and fight on through the pain, even to the bitter end? Yes, Your Highness. I swear upon my father's name, with Mother Vera as my witness.
We're gonna get politically screwed, aren't we?
My lord, you look rather flustered. I was simply taken aback is all. Her Highness was not what I expected, to say the least. Yes, she was quite something. I was surprised as well. It's like she's from an entirely different world than us, isn't it? Like the goddess herself. Regardless, my lord, let us focus on present matters. We have business to attend to. Indeed. Let's go. By the way, Guardsmen, what shall we do about our horses? Worry not, sir. I will take care of them for you. They are no doubt tired after the long travel from Sinon, as we'll take them to the eastern stables. Thank you. However, I must insist that you take great care with our horses. For a warrior of Sinon, his horse is his most valuable weapon. Don't forget that. Understood, sir. Please leave it to us. Lord Reese, you and your knights will be given lodging here, in the West House. Previously, it was the late Lord Carrion's personal manse here in the city. It is a grand estate, easily capable of housing over 100 people, so it should suit you well. Who is this Lord Carrion? Did something happen to him? Lord Carrion was Duke Roswick's younger brother, and the finest knight in all of Navra. When the late King Mordius first rallied troops against the Empire, he joined His Majesty in battle. However, he perished along with the rest of His Majesty's soldiers? I'm afraid so. What a tragic loss. Ward, we mustn't let Lord Carron's sacrifice be in vain. For his sake, we must do our utmost to assist the League in any way that we can. Not only for his sake, Lord Reese, but for the sake of the myriads of souls lost to the Empire's tyranny. A populous duchy like Navra is bound to have many casualties since the early days of the war. No doubt many of the citizens here have lost fathers, brothers, husbands, and sons already.
Hey there, RD Kiros. Welcome to the stream. Wow, to be fair, the first level I started at 20 minutes in. What a magnificent view. I must thank Lord Vermilion later on for allowing us to use this manse. Well, this mansion. Excuse me. What the hell? Oh, whoops. My name is Titania. I am Lord Vermilion's subordinate. I have been assigned to serve as your housekeeper and secretary for all matters here in the city. If you have any questions regarding the estate, or if you have any errands you wish me to perform... Is something the matter, my lord? It's just... When Lord Vermilion said he'd send his subordinate over, I didn't expect a maid. Will my presence be an issue? No, not at all. Miss Titania, was it? I'm grateful to have someone who can help us get our bearings here. You're very welcome. You can count on me, my lord. Just Reese is fine. And I will just call you Titania. Is that alright? Of course, Lord Reese. Baby steps. It's a little sudden, but I'd like to show you around the city, my lord. It would likely take several days to give you a proper tour, so I will keep my introductions to places of import. But first, allow me to show you the accommodations available here at the West House. I do hope that you will find all the basic necessities of life taken care of during your stay. Still, how's it going with you, my dude? You doing alright? Having a good day? Having a good Friday? If you would please follow me. As you can see, my lord, this is the estate's main storage chamber. Please feel free to use it for storing your own possessions. These 2 bags before you have been laid out for your personal use as well. I do hope that you'll be able to put them to good use. They can be very convenient if you run out of hands to hold your belongings. Next, let us cross to the other side of the office, where you will find your personal chambers. This room has been set aside for your personal use, my lord. I tried to spruce it up nicely in anticipation of your arrival, but we hardly had anything in the way of decoration save for the curtains. I do not know what sort of color scheme you prefer, so I hope that red is acceptable. If you prefer to replace them, you are free to do so. Indeed, if anything here in the West House is not to your satisfaction, do not be afraid to inform me. Here is the palace dungeon, where you may need to visit to interrogate prisoners of war. It boasts quite superior confinement, as no prisoner is ever known to have escaped from the dungeon. Most often, we ransom our prisoners with the Empire in exchange for our soldiers whom they have captured. If you capture an enemy soldier and have them imprisoned here, their fate will usually be left to your discretion. Let us head now to the city.
Firstly, I shall show you the city's commercial district. Thanks to the city's strategic location on the Baltic Bay of the Sea of Berwick, trade and commerce have flourished. Most of your weapons and medicines for battle can be bought here. Various shops specialize in swords, spears, axes, bows, shields, and all other tools of warfare. Their stock changes all the time, so if you've left on missions, it may be worthwhile to visit them again. This is the town ranch, where the war horses are sold. As I'm sure you are unfortunately aware, horses are killed surprisingly often in battle. If that happens to you, you can come here and purchase a new horse. This ranch imports horses from all across the Berwick League, some of them quite expensive. Be sure to spend your money wisely and treat your horses with care. However, they naturally do not have an unlimited amount of horses in stock at all times. If they run out of horses, you will have to wait until they restock them, which could take weeks. This building is an atelier, a workshop for craftsmen. The owner, Mr. Danton, has hired two wonderful artisans. The first is a blacksmith who makes weaponry and shields. I believe his name is Orlando. The other is a mage alchemist named Lumiere. She crafts potions and salves, as well as magical orbs for people who have the duchy's permission. In recent months, they have lowered their prices in exchange for customers being required to supply materials. In any case, the goods the two of them create are one of a kind not found in any other store. If you happen to collect enough materials, I highly suggest giving this atelier your business. Next is the food district. Oh, are you feeling tired? In that case, let us take a short rest in this restaurant. It is called the Kingfisher's Pavilion. It is one of the most well-known restaurants in the city. Its owner, Miss Maribel, is an excellent cook. I suppose that is the apparent quality of... I guess the apparent quality of the food will depend on the dish and the person eating it. But the majority of customers report feeling invigorated and rejuvenated after eating there. Rumor has it is because they only select the choicest ingredients for each of their dishes. I definitely recommend spending time at the Kingfisher's Pavilion if you have some extra time and money. This is a local tavern run by a bartender named Alex. It is a popular meeting place for peddlers, mercenaries, and common citizens passing through the city. Because of this, taverns like Mr. Alex's are excellent places to gather rumors circulating through Navarone. All that you hear should be taken with a grain of salt, of course, but it's still worth the occasional listen. This is the Mercenaries Guild. A large number of mercenaries in Navarone have contracts with this guild to find work. This particular guild also serves as a local hub for bounty hunters looking to claim large prizes. If you have the time, I would advise taking a look at their rogues gallery to be aware of the targets. There are only a few more places that I would like to show you. Please bear with me. This is the Temple of Varia here in Navarone. I will not go into great detail regarding the founding of this temple, but I assure you it is a thrilling tale. One of the church's 4 archbishops, Archbishop Lipro, is the head of this particular temple. Since the archbishop is busy so often, however, High Priestess Quiscaria oversees most temple functions. Inside the temple, there are small shops where the clergy can purchase light magic spells for healing use. If you're not familiar with how orbs work, they can only be used properly with dedicated training. As such, the purchase and sale of orbs is generally restricted to those with training from the church. If you happen to enlist the aid of any members of the cloth, they can replenish their supply of orbs here. Finally, I want to show you the lower streets of the city. First, there is the local abbey. Originally a home for the temple sisters, it is now a hospital for the infirm. The treatment is paramount in quality, and they treat all patients equally. If any of your knights become badly injured, I advise bringing them here to be treated. And with that finished, let us return to the West House.
Sorry, there's just a lot of dialogue all of a sudden. Also, how'd the rank run go?
I understand that was likely a great deal to take in, but I hope my tour will suffice for you, Lord Reese. Navarone is not a city one can get used to in merely a day, so I want to encourage you to explore it yourself. The citizens here are honest and good people, and it is a privilege to live here among them. There is much in this world that can only be learned by listening to the heart of the common man. This is admittedly my first run, so you know. Oh wow, I actually can start to furnish the room a little bit. That actually amuses me. Let me guess, it's full of those Saga-isms. Actually, I'm gonna go take a second to get a quick drink, because holy crap, my throat. I'm gonna get... Wait, what do you mean the best part of the game here? Oh, the furniture. Tripping around my room. Ah, the power of drinking. Wait, by furnishing your room, it does good stuff. Well, obviously, you gotta bling out your room, don't you know? If you bling out your room, you look more impressive. In either case, hit me up, Titania. Welcome back, Lord Reese. How do you fare today? So she is the save the load. And she keeps track of all the important things. Yeah, no, I'm noticing one big hurdle in this game is EXP management. Because holy crap, except for healers, EXP is a fucking crapshoot. Did you hear? They found another body on the roadside. That's the fifth this month. And not the last, I'm sure. Those good-for-nothing bandits. Those townspeople seem to be rather upset about something. I suppose so, yes. Excuse me, what is it that you are discussing? Beg your pardon? Someone's been killed again. On one of the roads to the city. Again? Is this a common occurrence on this road you speak of? Yeah, lately. 5 people this month. Last month it was 8. How despicable. Who would do such a thing? The Muthway Gang, that's who. Muthway Gang. Tell me more of these thugs. Going east of here, you can go around Mount Nivelle or follow the road by the river passing through it. The Muthway Gang guards that road these days, those roads these days, attacking and robbing any poor, unsuspecting fool who uses it. They're a gang of bandits led by a pair of twins, Griff and Graff. They're horrible people. They killed my husband right in front of me. just because they didn't like the way he was dressed.
My grandson got off easy by just losing an eye to those bastards.
And they're not just satisfied with taking our loved ones away from us.
Wheat and vegetable harvests, cloth and lumber shipments. You name it, they steal it. We pooled our money to put in a request for the mercenaries at the guild here, but we haven't any takers yet. The guild says just to give it time, but we can't just sit around here waiting. How tragic. My deepest condolences.
You're a knight, aren't you? You could do something about the Muthway gang, couldn't you?
Please, sir. If there's anything you can do, anything at all, it would be my honor. Those vile men deserve everything that is coming to them. Lord Reese, do I have your permission to handle this matter?
I understand your compassion, Ward, but this isn't why we came here. We can't just go taking on mercenary jobs for every sob story we hear. Sinon has a duty to His Majesty. I must remain on call here at all times for when our orders come in.
I understand, my lord. But what of our other soldiers? Could we not spare a few of them to deal with this bandit issue?
I will consider it. Ask among the soldiers who would be willing to go on this errand.
Understood, Lord Reese.
Thank you both. Do take care, good knights.
Anyway, I don't mind minor gameplay spoilers, because I do want to hit as many notes as I can, but I doubt I can without some knowledge of the game itself, because Kaga's a little bastard like that.
The name's Axel. I used to be a sailor some 7 or so years back. I'm a darn good swimmer, too. Ain't a soul in the city with better sea legs than me. My current asking price is $350. How's that?
Swimmer, search, robbery, pulverize, and hide. Can't use a horse, but he can use accessories and axes. Honestly, for a level 5 guy, he's not terribly bad. That's so. Later then.
Many people are brought here every day for medical treatment. Sometimes more than we can manage. How can we call ourselves true followers of Era if we turn them away in their hour of need? Good to meet you. My name is Sister Lucina. I live at this abbey here. Here we take in those who are ill and injured and take care of them as best we can. I pray that you will bring a swift end to this war, so that these poor people won't have to suffer anymore.
Still, yikes. And he looks like he's equipped to do lancing really well. Yamil sells magic. Lendo sells items. To the library. Actually, did I miss something? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. So I guess this is where I can meet people if needed. Mercenary Guild. Oh, hey, it's Dean! If you want my help, it'll be 470. So actually, question, how do mercenaries work then? Do mercenaries go away after a fight? Do I have to pay them per fight? How does their shtick work? Welcome to the Mercenary Guild, your one-stop shop for seeking and hiring cell swords. All of our targets are listed here, along with the prize offered. If you capture or take out one of them, please let us know. My buddy Valerie here takes care of most of the bounty hunting work. He'll help you with all that. Nice to meet you. I'm Valerie. I work here at the guild. We provide information here for the bounties placed on various criminals. Most of our mercenaries do bounty hunting work when they're not hired as soldiers. If you've got any questions about the way we do bounty hunting work, ask away. Also, if you've killed or captured one of the targets, let me know so I can verify it. Once that's taken care of, I'll make sure you get your reward money. Isn't Volo also top ace or some shit? If you need me, I'll work. For a price. You want to hire me? Jesus Christ! Adept Deathmatch Despoil. Aido. And Blade. Well, yeah, given base speed 16, holy shit. So yeah, he's definitely worth the price, but I don't see reliably bringing him onto missions. Welcome, welcome. You're a new face. We get all sorts of hustle and bustle in this place every day. Townspeople, mercenaries, soldiers. Sure, it gets rowdy, but what better way to fight the Empire than to show them that we can still have a good time? Come in. Can I get you anything to drink? No? Suit yourself just fine. The problem is, how much does Despoil do? And because he's high level, he's taking EXP away from other people because he has to kill the unit. So if I need him to absolutely bust ass, then yeah, he's worth it. But as it stands right now, kind of a dicey game. Hey there, welcome to the Kingfisher's Paladin. Hey, Ward. Good day, Ward. What can I get for you? You know what? He's a good lad. Let's get him some chicken. One moment, please. Here's the order, man. Here's the order, man. Got it. Order up. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for waiting. Please enjoy.
Decent, but nothing very special about it. So I'm assuming the food effects are temporary. This isn't a permanent increase. And I can buy food for anyone here to augment them as needed.
Welcome to the Kingfisher's Palaven. What can I get you? Oh, you must be a newcomer. Your clothes are so interesting. You must be a foreigner. I hope you'll enjoy your stay here. I'm Ariana. I'll be your waitress. The woman behind the bar is the owner and cook, Miss Maribel. Even in sad times like these, it's important to sit down and have a good meal, don't you agree? Just take a seat, relax, and forget about the war for a while, okay? Naturally, all of your soldiers are welcome to join you as well. And now for the menu. We've got the finest cuisine in the whole duchy. We change up our dishes every month so that there's lots of variety. We also have daily specials to keep the variety flowing every day. Chef's choice. Not to mention that all of our food is full of good nutrients guaranteed to make you feel energized. Please take your time pursuing the menu and order your favorite.
And considering that there's side quests and other such things, these food buffs could last quite some time.
We just got a new shipment of quality ingredients, so look forward to our new dishes. Let's go with squid fritters. Squid tentacles battered and fried in oil, served with mergini and squash. Here you go. Is it acceptable if I say that this is just alright?
Became one last. Oof. So some of these food items can absolutely be bad for you.
I'm also going to assume that some people have preferences in what they like and dislike.
Loan shark.
Hey there. Need some quick cash? I'm your guy. People call me a loan shark, but I prefer the term pawnbroker. Let me tell you how it goes down. You need money? I've got it. But I ain't just gonna give it away. You gotta give me some collateral. Bring me something you could live without for a while, and I'll give you a little loan based on what it's worth. Then, once you've got more cash, you're free to buy your stuff back out of Hawk. Plus interest, of course. So, what'll it be?
Material shop, alchemist, loan shark, blacksmith, engineer.
I'm Danton. I own the place. I've scouted the best craftsmen from around the city and brought them here. Lumiere and Orlando here will make you different crafts from all kinds of materials you bring them. Lumiere's a master alchemist. These days, she's slowly rediscovering the lost art of making magical orbs. Orlando's a blacksmith. He makes the finest crafted weapons I ever did lay my eyes on. I've also got storage for items that you want to set them aside for one of these two to use for later. Go and have a chat with them. They're friendly folks, just let them know what you want to have made. They'll take whatever materials you want to hand over and boom. They'll make you a brand spanking new weapon or whatever in no time. But this ain't a charity, so our cost for commissioning the item is about a fifth of what the final item's worth. But hey, it's still cheaper than buying it outright, ain't it? So, what are you waiting for? Please take a look around and see what catches your fancy. Look forward to doing business with you.
I've wandered the continent for years, gathering all kinds of goods from all kinds of lands. But out of all that I saw on my Triad travels, naught could compare to the rare and fine furniture I found. Why am I here then, you ask? To tell you the truth, I bought far too much furniture. And now I've gone bankrupt. And so I have been forced to sell my wonderful furniture in order to pay off my travel debts. Thankfully, my friend Danton has generously allowed me to peddle my fine furniture here. But I do regret do I regret my actions? Never, I say! 'Twas worth every denarius. You see, this furniture has mystical powers. Do not doubt me. I speak truly. You will find that every piece of my furniture is well worth the price. Not to mention, it'll make your room look simply fabulous. Enhance your quality of life with these quality furnishings. I think you'll find that this furniture is quite a cut above the rest thanks to my discerning eye for beauty.
Yeah, I'm looking at all this and going, I don't even have half.
Hey there, stranger. I'm a craftsman at this here atelier. You can call me Orlando. I make all sorts of equipment from whatever materials I can get my hands on. So, what can I make for you? Well, I've got a catalog here for all the materials I need for my products. If you can bring me back the materials and the commission fee, I'll make you something real high quality. Here's a list of what I can make, but I'll need materials.
Saga hates us.
Still, holy shit, is a Terracon. Long time no see, my friend.
Horse, 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 horse.
We take care of the war horses in these here stables. And of course, there's not just one kind of war horse. No siree. Courser, Dersiers, Chargers, Roundseas, Palfreys, plus all the diverse breeds there are. Sienese horses are known for their speed, while Moroccan war horses are big and tough. That said, fancy horses like those are generally beyond the size of most people's wallets. But even among the common breeds, there are variations in stamina, size, age, and whatnot. And you never know if you're going to like a horse till you ride it, so feel free to test ride them yourself. Finally, I know you're buying them for war. Please treat them well. I'd hate to see them get killed.
I don't want to accidentally throw money again. You know, I thought I could leave stuff with them.
Storing materials. If you don't feel like holding on to materials, we can do it for you. Just tell one of the artisans which craft you want to put it towards.
Okay, so I'm not going to lose it by putting towards a craft.
Alright, so that's how that works. Oh no, he loves them. Bows and arrows. Bow seller. Arrow seller. Good day, sir. My name is Teresa. I sell arrows here. Naturally, you'll need to use a bow or a crossbow if you need arrows, or bolts for ballistae. A good archer keeps all kinds of arrows on hand for every situation. Arrows that are sharper, or more accurate, or with drug tips. All arrows are different. Did you like my speech?
Normally, I'd show you all the kinds of fancy arrows after that. The thing is, we probably won't have any good stock until next month. Sorry about that.
Jesus Christ, it is shit. So many dead horses in genealogy, so many dead horses in this game. They'll be dying constantly. We've only got dingy cells, but I guess that's the idea. Makes guarding easy, at least. We never had an escapee in all the time I've been here. These cells are for holding any prisoners under lock and key. Course, we don't have any prisoners right now, but I've still got to guard this place. Lord Reese, I have some bad news, I'm afraid. What happened? It's our horses, my lord. They've been stolen. What? How did this happen? The guard at the city gate said our horses were to be kept in the eastern stables here in the city. I left them in his care, but when I went to check on them just now, they weren't there? I'm afraid not, my lord. I considered informing Lord Vermilion of this issue, but no, that would only cause more work for him. This was our blunder, so we should handle it ourselves. There's no need to trouble him. Understood, my lord. But what shall we do? Without our horses, we're vulnerable. There's no time for regrets, Ward. Gather whatever information you can about these thieves, and take action. Yes, Lord Reese. I'll also do what I can to help, Lord Reese. These are the current missions we have available. Please eliminate Grift and Graff, the leaders of the Muthway gang on Mount Newville, who have been robbing and killing passerby. Okay, so I guess I have to... Active units. Right, Reese isn't going to go on that one, but everyone else will. So I could probably bring... a mercenary with me. Probably Dean and be fine. Still, what assholes? They stole our horses, man. Fucking rude. Oh, so we'll be actually deploying with 5. Yeah, I like Dean. I think I'll deploy with 6. I'm not... No, I kind of wish I could scout the map ahead, because it kind of depends whether I want Axel or not. Do I have the right to accept a quest, back out once I've seen the terrain, and then go re-prepare, or once I accept the quest, we gotta go in? I'm thinking it's probably we have to accept and we gotta go in. True, but that is kind of cheating. And I can't and I don't have infinite amount of funding. I think I can go without the sailor. Given that he was pulled from down there, it probably means that the top half are recruitable units, while the bottom half are mercenary units. Okay, he's got spare ammo. Honestly, his axe will do the trick just fine. Yeah, he may not have the nicest thing, but axes... This is an axe in a Saga game, so the axe is actually good. And he already hits like a truck anyway, so... His spear is not doing so hot, though. Like base 3 versus base 10, but he's also not on a horse and level 4. There's not a whole lot we can do defensively because he wears accessories, he doesn't wear a shield. Let me guess. there is a hell lot of force and whatnot. Or there's not going to be as much open plain. Well, I mean, there's bags, but I'm not over-encumbered right now. Oh. Well, I mean, it's nice. It's a bag storage. I'm ready to go. Oh, whoop. Well, we're deployed now. Kind of weird how we have to organize the force.
Looks like some more idiots coming down to the South Village. Could be trouble. Don't worry about them, Griff. No matter what happens, there'll never be a match for the two of us. Looks like we'll be in business for a while too, long as these punks keep throwing themselves at us. They're doing it to themselves, really. These poor saps could never beat us. We're just too strong and perfect. Well, perfect except for one thing. The two of us? Not perfect? You better explain yourself quick, Griff. What's this one thing? You, Graf. What'd you say? You're strong, but you ain't bright. And when your blood gets boiling, I ain't trying to reel you back in. You gotta play it safer, Graf. Oh, is that all? That's fine, then. I like being the brawn over the brains, anyhow. And don't you forget it.
This guy has an advantage over us right now. Okay, so there is still charging with spears. Even if you happen to be off your horse at the time. Where's his ammo? Oh. I'm smart. So question, do you just need to use your weapon in order to get the extra to get the levels in your weapon, or do you need to do damage? Okay, critical hit. I don't need to kill secure just yet. Has lost grip on equipment? The fuck? So you can just randomly get your equipment fumbled? Okay, that's interesting in a weird kind of way. Hey, how many people do you think Boss Graff's killed over the years? Let's make a bet and ask him. Sure. I'll take you on. I bet you 100 denaries done in half a dozen. A measly 6 people? No way. It's gotta be 2 dozen at the very least. You really think so? Nah, I bet you're right. Man, we gotta tread lightly around them. So basically every combat you have a 3% chance of becoming worthless? Or you'll need a vulnerary to, you know, properly deal with that, okay. Basically, if you get tapped, you need to pull back. You are by no means an immortal demigod. That was a mistake. I should have taken a much better look at that attack range. Thankfully, this is Berwick Saga. And Berwick Saga seems to be a lot less lethal than other, well, Saga games. Also, that was a slick dodge. Oh god, he'll just ruin that person. He's just short of being useful and getting on the field. Fuck him up! Chad Dean! Let's get this kill. Oh, shit. Well, his shield skill grew, also known as don't get hit again, you idiot.
I'm tired of sitting around, Griff. I feel like a lazy bum just waiting. Don't be stupid. Let the boys take care of them. It's better for us this way. Didn't I just get finished telling you to quit doing such risky, stupid stuff? We're staying put right here. Don't even think about charging out there by yourself. Jeez, I got it. You don't gotta yell my ears off.
Target down. That EXP bar hurts me, by the way. There we go. Just a little bit of extra movement, and that should be kill secure. Ding! Let's see your shit level! Well, speed up and small shield up. Ain't gonna complain about that one. Wait, where the hell did you come from? What the fuck was that damage formula? Does +2 wind damage. A probably is magic damage then. Yeah, I figured as much. Bases are so much better than anything else in Kaga games. Just flat out. Yeah, I'll stick a iron up his ass.
Well, that's crossbow skill at least. So just flat out getting extra level is good. Just for weapon talents. Oh, wow. Okay, that works. McChad lad doing his thing. Why do I have to listen to what that musclehead says? Criminy, as soon as a fight starts, he's got a barge in swinging. Adele looked fine to me, but yeah. Your piece of shit bow ain't gonna do much. Yeah, meanwhile, as far as I remember, Sherlock is a god amongst men. Something like attacking 40 plus times. Ding! You boy have now gone and fucked up. Time for memes! Just for the fact that they can basically retaliate at any range set. Wow. They can basically retaliate at any range except point blank.
Hi there, HP level.
We'll take those.
Yeah, having 3 steps to it kind of makes them a little busted, understandably. Oof, double adept miss.
3 attacks missed. Takes 4 attacks to actually land the kill. Welcome to Berwick, Saga.
I will definitely say that Berwick Saga feels a lot slower than other Kaga games. Simply because they did a pretty good job of making it a slog. Hey, Griff? The boys look like they're having a rough time.
They'll take care of it. Don't make me tell you again, Graf.
Some people have the ability to keep swinging. Not everyone does. Also, individual characters matter a hell of a lot more. What's light? Attack 9, I know I have the defense so bad. So we're gonna get more weapon experience out of you as best we can. Fair enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that. For $3, that's a good time. Yikes. I could one too, but I don't think it's worth it in the moment.
Shot him coming in.
I'm noticing we're getting quite a bit of money out of this. Oh, right. All of her vulneraries are in her bag. She brought the company medical supplies. That's rude. That is very rude. Make ready! Shoot! You know, I actually really like Legend of Dragoon. I've never finished it, but it's one of my favorite RPGs. We seem to be out of ammunition. One, two. My bow is about to snap, though. Correction, it did just snap. Well, he's officially out of weapons. Also, how does the capture mechanic work? I haven't seen an option to capture people unless you need the pirate for that one. In that case, we're in Oofville. Not much in the way of XP, but it's at least something. It's not going to work out very well for them. Honestly, the infinite reinforcements work out to my advantage more than theirs.
So I take it Leon and Adele are the classic Kaga. Here's the pair of knights who look like they're okay, but in the grand scheme kind of suck crap. Plus, they're dropping me a crap ton of money, so, you know. Looks like the reinforcements have stopped. Well, he's basically just a slightly slower, slightly punchier Adele. Right, he doesn't need to move yet. There's a hope in hell for him. Crossbow to 10. Also, can I say I'm not particularly the most impressed with Christine? Aim and arms thrift are okay, but I don't really see her getting anywhere. 4 defense is okay, 8 speed is pretty good. But unless she's like being a arbalist of some kind, I don't really see her really rocking out. Oh, wow. What are hit rates? What are hit rates? Though I will say Christine having the aim skill is actually, if we can get her the proper ammunition, could be potentially a pretty big game changer. Deathmatch, deathmatch, and die in the oh god, he's got crit, what?
Where's his crit coming from?
That's actually kind of scary, holy crap. Well, to be fair, Graf is the elite of the two, supposedly. You dick! Yeah, that's why we want to take care of them one at a time. The problem is I don't really have a better solution to hit them with. If only. Ah, yes, that sounds ridiculous. Could we ever do such a thing? I think it is beyond our means. You got a lot of nerve ticking me off. I'll beat your ugly mug up so bad even your own mother won't be able to recognize ya.
Don't matter how many of you flies come at me at once. I'll swat you all down.
High desperation. Punish!
Now, do I do this? Do I disrespect?
Hell with it, why not?
Sorry, Griff. Guess I wasn't so smart after all.
Ding. Yay.
You bastard! You killed my brother! I'm gonna rip you limb from limb. It teaches you how to actually use your army. Really? I can't provoke again? Yikes! I guess he's just staying in the woods. And while he's not as much of a combat beast as his brother is,
He's still quite capable.
who you bastards? You know what? I think it's time to turn over a new leaf in my life. Here, you can have this. 10,000 to cover the bounty. So please, let me... These fools will believe anything you tell them. Lost pal. Gotcha. You're mine, dumbass. Oh, my leg. So much blood.
Quit blubbering, you imbecile. If I wanted to kill you, you would already be long dead. Yoo-hoo! Hey, Sinnoh Knight! I got a present for you here. The guild said this job was already taken, but as you can see, my superior marksmanship let me get to him first. Still, I'm willing to share. In fact, he's all yours. Just thought it'd be a great time to showcase what I'm capable of. The name's Sylvis. See you around.
I bring good tidings. The Muthrai gang has finally been dealt with.
It's fantastic news! Thank you, Sir Ward! My husband can finally rest now. It's thanks to strong warriors like you that we can stay safe.
No, my good woman. We soldiers are partly to blame for this sorry state of affairs. As the war with the Empire goes on, people are more and more likely to turn to banditry and desperation. Well, that may be true, Sir Ward. We hold you no ill will. Both the army and the mercenaries at the guild turned a deaf ear to the troubles of us city dwellers. But you cared, and you lent us a helping hand in our hour of need. You, sirs, are true knights. Thank you. You are truly too kind, Vector.
And now, of course, your reward. I am ashamed to admit that it is nowhere near adequate, but... Not at all. It's the money and food we were able to pool together to place the request at the guild. Again, I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us and our fellow neighbors. These fruits of the earth. These people must be truly thankful from the bottom of their hearts. My lord, are you all right? Pay it no mind. Let us be going. Thank you, my lord. Farewell, my friends. Take care, Sir Word. Lord Reese, thank you for everything. Yes, thank you again. I wish you both every success in your future battles. Hear, hear! Long live Lord Reese! Money! Lord Reese, my father the Duke will see you now. Please come with me. Thank you. Please, lead the way. Yeah? Some up?
That's fine. Trust me, I have plenty.
Well met, Lord Reese. I must thank you for making the difficult journey here from Sinon. Did you rest well last night? Indeed we did, Your Grace. Lord Vermilion has provided us with every hospitality. Yes, my son always becomes very accommodating when it comes to Princess Sienna's requests. Father, please don't joke around like that. Actually, on that note, Lord Reese, I hear that you've quickly become one of Princess Sienna's favorites.
I'm actually gonna pause because my guts are gonna hurt a bit.
sorry. Still in a bit of pain. If it doesn't fade out, I may cut early and do some makeup on Saturday. As such, I must feel I must warn you. If it weren't for this war, even a duke like me would likely never had the privilege to meet her. For your own safety, please tread lightly around Her Highness. You mustn't forget your station. I see. Thank you. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Good. And now it is rather short notice, but the king himself has asked to see you, Lord Reese. This way, please. Oh, I see. Right. Then... The son of the Margrave of Sinon has come to pay his respects, Your Majesty. Hail, O Majesty, King of Varia, and Oathkeeper of Berwick. I am Reese, son of Bernstall. I am honored to have been granted the privilege of standing in your royal presence, my king. I have come on my father's behalf to swear fealty to you and to the kingdom of Varia now and always. A surprisingly proper greeting from such a rustic lad. However... Tell me, boy, where is Bernstall? What is he thinking, sending us a tiny squadron of mere children? He intends to hand Sinon over to the Empire, doesn't he? You cannot deceive me. I assure you, Your Majesty, my father would never betray Varia for the Empire. Right now, my father is fighting alongside Duke Bernard against the Imperial invasion in the west. Surely, if the Western Front fell, Navaria would be the Empire's next main target, would it not? Knowing this, my father and the bulk of his forces stayed behind so that Narva could remain safe. Take it easy, Krios. Thanks for stopping on by and have a good night, my dude. Yet still, he wanted to help the League here in some way, and so he entrusted that duty to me. I beg you, Your Majesty, do not speak ill of my father. Everything he has done has been for you and this country. Roswick, muzzle this barking mutt. His boorish speech and manners are impossible for me to comprehend. Are you feeling alright, brother? Have you become hard of hearing, or was his formal manner of speech simply too difficult for you? Jesus, that's shade! If you like, I can have one of the servants fetch you a dictionary. What the fuck? That's shade. Silence, Sienna. How dare you speak to me in that manner? And to start with, what are you even doing in here? It is proper form for the king to be accompanied by his queen. But seeing as you have no wife, dear brother, that role then falls to me in accordance with tradition. Isn't that right, Minister Padloff? I'm afraid I'm not really familiar with that particular formality. And you call yourself a minister of His Highness's court? Shameful! High Priestess, your thoughts? There is precedent for it.
Helmuth I was accompanied by his younger sister at court in the years before he was wed.
Bah! Fine. Do as you wish. I'm leaving.
Your Majesty, please wait! Really, Duke Roswick, allowing this boy to create such a scene? It's disgraceful. Please forgive me, Duke Roswick. I have embarrassed both you and myself with my behavior. Do not blame yourself, Sir Reese. My brother was angry at me, but he took it out upon you. As for you, Lord Herman, the only disgraceful one here is you. My dear princess, I'm afraid I have no idea what you are talking about. Our business is concluded for today. You are dismissed, Lord Reese. Feel free to return to your lodgings and rest for now. Thank you, Your Highness. Please excuse me. Lord Reese, please wait. Madame High Priestess. Quisquaria, if you please. Can I help you in some way, Madame Quisquaria? Quisquaria. Actually, you already have. I wanted to thank you. Sister Lazerna, whom you have saved, is my daughter. Oh, I see. You seem to have already done a good many things in your short time here in Narva, haven't you? I pray that that stubborn daughter of mine did not cause you too much trouble, Lord Reese. Not at all, milady. My soldiers and I owe you our current good health to our generosity. Is that so? In that case, I have a peculiar favor to ask of you. Would you please allow Izerna to continue serving alongside the Knights of Sinon? Come again? It's not that unreasonable, is it? As I am sure Izerna told you, it is the duty of Vernon clergy to tend to the wounded and infirm. As such, we have a crucial part to play in the struggle against the Ray's Empire. I understand, but surely there are others who need Lady Izerna's help more than I. I beg of you, Lord Reese. Call it a selfish request from this worried mother. True, other regiments likely do need more assistance from Varian healers than yours. But the other soldiers here aren't exactly proper, you see. There have already been incidents. I don't want my little girl being made to serve among godless men without discipline or honor. Especially not with those dreadful mercenaries King Vulcan's brought with him here. How disgraceful. Has His Majesty been made aware of the trouble these men are causing? I have brought the matter to his attention many times. However, he has yet to consider the clergy's troubles with any real concern. I see. Now that Izerna has returned from treating the citizens of Sara village, she must be assigned to a regiment. Please, Lord Reese, I beg of you to take Sister Izerna with you. I understand, Madame Quisquaria. Sister Izerna is welcome to accompany us. Izerna, come here, my child. Lord Reese has graciously allowed you to accompany his regiment. Lord Reese, I continue to be in your debt. Again, I must apologize for my rude behavior when we first met. Not at all, sister. You helped us out tremendously. I'll be counting on you from now on. Thank you, Lord Reese. I won't let you down. Especially since we now just have just a flat healer. Welcome back, Lord Reese. How did the meeting with His Majesty go?
It was absolutely dreadful. I'm concerned for our future. I think I ruined our reputation. Well, be that as it may, if the worst comes to worst, I will naturally assist you in fleeing from this captivity, as it were.
Ward, please don't say things like that again, even in jest. I'm not running away from my duty. Still, the way things are, Vulcans can threaten us as leverage over Father. We must play our cards carefully. In any case, I've been thinking. I've realized something now that we've come here to Navarone. Until now, I couldn't really grasp it. The reason why I should even fight in this war. The real reason.
Oh, do tell, my lord.
I'm curious about your thoughts on the matter as a young soldier. It has to do with what Princess Sienna said to me at the gate. It has been nagging at me ever since. She said that our participation in this war would only cause more suffering, yet she still asked us to fight. Why?
I think she's saying that despite the pain war brings, our efforts serve to prevent even greater tragedies. She doesn't want us to fight for her, but rather for the common citizens of this kingdom.
Ah, Princess Sienna. She is said to have been intelligent and courageous even in her youth. I have no doubt that she longs to fight at the help of the armies of the Berwick League herself. They say Princess Sienna inherited only her father's good qualities, and King Vulcan only the bad. Of course, that's just gossip spread by the common folk here. But it may have been a kernel of truth.
Yeah, I'm kind of in some pain right now. I'm gonna just take my mulligan and say, save, story stuff taken care of. We got all the story stuff taken care of. I'm gonna spend my time recovering. I went through quite a few things today. Good things, mind you, but yeah, no, I think I'm starting to feel it. So, in either case, sorry to cut short, but have yourself a good evening, everyone. Happy Friday, and have yourselves a good night. This will be a smooth transition into Chapter 2. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Holgast. Yeah, usually I go for an hour more and I want to keep going, but I'm kind of in pain, so yeah, I'm sorry, man. Take it easy, my dude. I'm definitely going to make up time I missed today, so yeah. Catch you around, my dude. Yes, this is the second tier ring game. The first and the second game don't have direct connections to each other. I'm trying to find where the little references are, but I haven't picked them out. Then again, it's been ages. If I have my friend with me, he's probably going to be better about that. But either case, yeah, I'm going to go take care of my pain now. See y'all later.